The first book of Christ for Atheists, chapter 24, Man the Victim. This book is available on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram, or you can buy it on Amazon for $20. Chapter 24, Man the Victim. A young man's dilemma. There I was in the 60s with women burning bras, diseased, questioning if my life was going to unfold as I had hoped or take a dramatic turn. My dating guidance was taken from a friend who had a 10-point criteria for girls he would date. After my experience, which resulted in a doctor visit, I immediately erased must be easy as number one criteria. Number two became my number one, must show interest in me. It wasn't as easy as it sounds. Being young and stupid, I hurt a girlfriend who thought the world of me. Being young and stupid, I hurt her even though if we were older, I would have married her. Timing is everything, and it wasn't meant to be. At 17, by asking the right questions, I'd hoped to find the kind of girl I wanted. It wasn't easy finding a girl in those days that wasn't impacted by their own freedom. It turns out my friend's criteria amounted to following only rule number one for him. If that didn't work, the rest didn't matter in his opinion. I must say, in his defense, when he did marry, he married a lovely girl, certainly without following his own ill-conceived rules. Society had evolved from young men strutting around crowing cock-a-doodle-doo as we fashioned our moves to be noticed by the girls, to the girls becoming the aggressors, crowing any cockle-doo. No longer were men expected to be resisted by the girls who defended their reputation. It was confusing when the roles appeared to be reversed. I knew that I would prefer to marry a girl with traditional values. My mother was innocent when she married my dad. I hoped that I could find a wife that would have similar values. After my first mistake, I never hung out with the party girls. While society was changing, not everyone followed the new promiscuous ways. A friend of mine was coddled by his mother and was very naive to the ways of modern women. One day, a divorcee in her late 30s massaged his genitals just for the fun of it. He looked down at the gruesome sight, but then he saw it gruesome. When the liquid came out, he looked in horror, thinking that somehow she had curdled his urine. He was having nightmares for several weeks until his mother was able to get it out of him what had happened. If his father hadn't left them years earlier, he might have guided his son to suck it up and get over it. Be a man, not a wimp. His mother, on the other hand, instinctively nurtured her son and protected him with all her might. I wonder if blaming all our woes on our heritage, our circumstance, and our misguided decisions should be blamed on everyone else. Would standing up for yourself and dealing with negative circumstances be a better path? Wouldn't standing up for what is wrong make you stronger than wallowing in self-pity? I think that governments and lawyers are turning strong people into shallow victims that won't be able to stand on their own 2 feet. This is what happened to my friend. His mother got a lawyer, and the lawyer determined that the woman he would sue had the financial means to compensate the boy's family along with a generous legal fee. The lawyer became quite passionate in his quest to make that woman pay for all the pain and suffering that she had caused her client. The judge didn't go along with it, however, and stated to my friend, "You're 35 years old, for God's sakes. Get over it." I met a gal recently that I knew from back then. She was a bra burner and in fact had never worn a bra since her teenage years. We reminisced about Lil Abner and Sadie Hawkins Day, which back then was the only day of the year that a girl could ask a guy on a date. I suggested that we should revive that celebration again in honor of the women's liberators who made such a day as Sadie Hawkins obsolete. We could call it Saggy Hawkins Day. She didn't find that funny. The girl I finally married invited me out on Sadie Hawkins Day one year, and because the date was on her dime, she attempted to keep up with me drink for drink. In our 50-plus years of marriage, this was one of the few occasions when my dear wife got totally totaled. My sweet Carol with a gin. My sweet Carol with a grin drank up all her father's gin. Her father said when she was plastered, "Go to bed, you little bad girl."